YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on 5 guys that I cannot stop drafting, that I'm overdrafting. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. And this video was referred by one of my members. So, guys, if you are a member of the channel and you want a video, you can refer one, and I, try to make it happen for you. So, guys, make sure you sign up as a member if you want to support the channel. I got 4 different tiers. Also, if you need a consultation, I offer that. All you got to do is go to fantasygoodsports@gmail.com and hit me up and say, hey, TD, I need a consultation. What do I need to do? And we can set up and schedule a time. So, with no further ado, let's begin. And this is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. So, the first guy I want to talk about, guys, and some of these guys I've already mentioned. I'm going to stick with my guys. I'm not going to give y'all fake guys just to make content. But the first guy I want to talk about is going to be Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams from the Detroit Lions. And the reason why, guys, I like Jameson Williams, I believe that he is probably going to lead this team in receiving yards. Now, in touchdowns, maybe not. You got LaPorta, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, him. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, the perennial All-Pro. But I believe that Jameson is going to evolve in this offense, because the next phase of this offense is for them to push the ball deep. And if you go and look at stuff that they saying on Twitter, some of the beat writers, they saying that Jameson is getting a lot of targets down the field. He's been playing really good in camp. So I think this team is about to take a next step. I'm not saying that Amon-Ra sucks or LaPorta is not a good player, but these guys are not going to be the focal point of this team. It's going to be a Jameson Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs team. So it's Jahmyr Gibbs and then Jameson Williams. That's the next phase of this offense. And Amon-Ra them is going to be great, because Amon-Ra going to do what he do. He's going to get open when they need him. So I just wanted to let y'all know when I talk about Jameson Williams, what y'all need to do and why I can't stop drafting him, and I'm overdrafting him. Going on to my number 4 guy is going to be CMC, Christian McCaffrey. Now, listen, I understand a lot of you're apprehensive about him and you don't want to draft CMC because he could, go down. He's been hurt 2 or 3 times in his career where he missed several games. But he's never broke a bone, and the knee injury wasn't a knee injury. It was like a bone bruise, something like that, guys. I'm going with CMC. The main reason, guys, he's going at 1718. I can't let that value go. I don't believe that any player can get the value that he can get when he's healthy. So I'm going to bet on that. And then if he go down with an injury, it is what it is. I'm going to go on with my next pick. That's the risk that I'm willing to take on CMC. So I'm overdrafting. I cannot stop drafting him, especially at the 1718. I'm even drafting him over guys like Malik Neighbors, who everybody knows is going to be a great player this year. But I'd rather take CMC with those 15 rushing touchdowns and those 70 catches. That's almost like a walk-in or shoe-in. So let's move on to my number 3 guy, and I just mentioned him. It's going to be Malik Neighbors. Yes, another him. There's a couple hymns in the league. It's about 15 hymns in the league this year. And Malik Neighbors is one of them hymns. Guys, Malik Neighbors is going to get crazy targets. It's nobody else who can handle a target workload there. Jalen Hyatt is a deep threat. Wan'Dale Robinson can get some underneath targets, but he can't push the ball down. He can't beat guys deep as much. He's a smaller wide receiver. He's fast, but they use him underneath. So yes, that's a lot of catches, but that's not enough. You're not going to get enough to make you a relevant fantasy player like a Malik Neighbors. So what I'm trying to tell you, Malik Neighbors is going to get 10 to 12 targets every single game. He's going to be top 5 in targets. Trust the young stud. Yes, he's going through a little bit of some injury stuff where he's pushing through. He's coming back, leaving practice and stuff, and he's going to have to learn how to keep his body healthy. But I'm going to trust it, guys. So again, you can't play scared. Scared money don't win no money. So I'm willing to go and draft Malik Neighbors, guys. Everywhere he's going, probably between the from 16 to all the way to 19. So it's either I'm getting CMC or Malik Neighbors, or Malik Neighbors or CMC. Like, I'm getting one of those guys at that between 16 and 17. 16 and 19. So let's move on to my number 2 guy that I can't stop drafting, that I'm overdrafting. It's going to be Chase Brown from the Cincinnati Bengals. And I saw somebody in the comment section say, well, TD, the offensive line is not going to be good. Well, this team doesn't have to have a great offensive line, because the defense is worried about the passing game. So they're not going to be able to worry about the run like that. They have to stop the pass. So they're going to get a lot of good run opportunities, because teams are going to respect Joe Burrow with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase on the outside. So he's going to have a lot of light boxes, probably 7-man boxes and 6-man boxes. I won't be surprised if he see more 6 and 7-man boxes than any other running back in the league because of Joe Burrow and those weapons and how they deploy him. So I love Chase Brown to still have 600 to 700 yards rushing and 600 to 700 yards receiving. And I think that's just a floor, right, on this team. And he can have 10 rushing touchdowns because he's going to get the goal line opportunities, which is the honey touches, which is inside the green zone within the 5-yard line. So yeah, Chase Brown, guys, he's awesome. He's getting all the workload as long as he stays healthy. Smaller back, so beware of that. The next guy is another guy that has to stay healthy, but he stayed healthy last season. It's going to be Devonta. I can't stop drafting him because he's going in the second round. I actually saw him go in the first round of a draft the other day, and I was like, wow. He went like at the 111. So yes, Devonta, guys, is probably one of the safest players on this team. There's a lot of good fantasy options on this team depending on the ADP. We have Tyreek on this team, who we know gonna get more targets than he got last year, and you got Water, who I think just gonna have to play second fiddle. I don't think he's gonna get no more targets than he got probably 2 or 3 years ago. But the thing is can Tua stay healthy? I believe Tua can stay healthy. You have to trust that if you're gonna take Devon A-Chain in the second round, but that value is too lovely. So I'm not gonna let Tua health and his concussion take me off of a player who can be the #1 player in fantasy. If you go back and look at this on per the game basis, he was up there with Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs at the end of the season, as the season went on, right? And they got rid of Jones Smith. So long story short, guys, Devon A-Chain is probably gonna have a chance to catch 80 passes and probably have a chance to rush for 1,400 yards. I mean, that's crazy, ain't it? I mean, that he's going to get that workload. So, yes, can he go down? He can, but I'm trusting it because it's too good not to. Second round value, he can be the RB1, right? Especially if you want to go a robust RB strategy. So, guys, let's move on. I got 2 bonus guys for you. Before we get out of here, thank y'all for watching the whole video. Make sure you go to the comment section and put the 100 symbol. You know how to support the channel. Okay, one of my bonus guys is going to be Tyreek Hill. He's going in the 3rd round. I keep drafting him. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. Fantasy Good Sports, I'm probably biased. Everybody would tell you that Terry or TD, whatever they call me, TD probably would tell you to take Tyreek Hill, man, because he loves Tyreek Hill. So yeah, I am that guy. I'm the guy that's going to champion for Tyreek Hill because of his speed. So whenever you can run a 10 flat at 32 years old, I still think you're an incredible athlete. So yes, guys, draft Tyreek Hill. He's going in the 3rd round. You're never going to be able to get this type of value in the 3rd round. So CMC, that's why he's a value. And Tyreek Hill, yes, they come with some baggage, but I'm willing to go down with the ship with those guys, knowing how the team is paying those guys and what they believe in those guys. So let's move on. Last but not least, I don't want to hold you up. Let's get it's Lamar Jackson. I think you just got to go ahead and get Lamar Jackson. You have to overdraft him. I think you have to take him at the end of the 2nd round, or at the turn where you can get 2. You can get pick 2 players. Like if you at the 1 or the 12. You're going to have to get him in the 2nd round. I believe if you have a high-scoring quarterback league, that's when you have to get him in the 2nd round. Now, if you don't have a high-scoring quarterback league, your quarterbacks are like when they go crazy and score 4 touchdowns, it's only like 25 points or something like that. Yeah, don't worry about it. But if you quarterbacks like Lamar and Josh Allen are scoring 35 and 40 points, 15, 16 more points than the next quarterbacks, then you need to go ahead and get Lamar going into the 2nd round, going into the 3rd, or get them early in the 3rd round. I believe quarterbacks are going to be taking over. They're going to be having score so many points. We're going to have to take them first, at least the first 5 picks, and then we can go to the running backs. So if you have Jaden Daniels and Lamar and Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts all putting up 35 points, and then you got Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins and maybe Joe Burrow too, scoring around 20, 25 points, and the rest of these guys scoring 40, it's going to be a big difference. And you're going to have to it's going to be the first one to get those quarterbacks. So that's why I'm telling you to do it now, especially if you're in Dynasty. Go ahead and get Lamar so you can go ahead and be one of those quarterbacks who's going to be separating so much where if you don't get them, you can't really win a championship. That's coming, especially with all the new rules and everything, and all these the longer seasons. So go ahead and be on top of that. So guys, I see y'all guys later. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Peace.